Hey, howdy, and welcome back to another episode of Red Root Gaming. So we are back here once again in Satisfactory. So last episode we finished upgrading the steel. We now have 4 of these refineries up here that are currently not even being touched yet by our system. So, woohoo! But today what we are going to do is we are going to bring an inputs line or an outputs line from the steel factory way... Eventually I will get to a point where I can see the factory way up over there. There it is. We're going to bring it down over here because we need to then turn some of that steel into motors to send over to this guy here so that we can get our next set of tech. So, let's jump on over there and start putting in what we need to. Okay, so there's a couple of things we need to do before we get started. We actually need to relocate this box. I'm actually full on resources right now, so this could be a problem. But what I can and what I will do is I will build a temporary container over here. Organization, storage. You there. 3, 4, 5. Definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Shouldn't need these 2, but I'm going to keep them on me. That should be enough space. He says as he realizes that he actually needs to empty this thing. I don't know why that's not working for me right now. We're going to rip that out, so that solves that problem. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a pillar of power, no, a pole stack, or a stackable pole. 3, brings us up level with the thing, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4 lines out of this building. Go out. That's actually fun. So I need to get some walls and see if we actually line these up at all, which we did in no way, shape, or form manage to do. So option 2 it is. We will just see if the doors line up. They do not. Probably means even this guy's not going to line up. No. We'll just put a wall over the top. And I can put a singular output plane there. So, I'm then going to put in a number 5. Because it's alive. No, going to put in one of these guys here, which will get it up and over the top of what we're doing here. We're going to grab ourselves some foundations because it's a bit unfortunate, but it's the best way to do this section. Gotta make sure it's sitting on a pillar. Like, come on, logics. We're going to grab some logistics and a merger or 2, and we're going to go 1, 2, grab our line here, 1, 2, 3, and input. We are then going to grab our tier 3 belt, and you're going to go up onto that one. And then from there you go to, come on, play the game. From that wall plate, you're going to go to there. From there, you're going to go hopefully all the way there without actually clipping through anything too horribly. I'm going to grab you, bring you onto there like so. And then we're going to start building this. So. Somewhere there. 5. Stackable pole. Tier 3. That works out for us because we're just gonna go right here on the corner. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Tier 3 bell. I should get along this belt pretty quickly. So from there, I need to go. That's the way along the book. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are actually purposely starting to tilt it down a little bit. He says as he realizes that it's tilting down a little bit. Actually, that one there doesn't need to come downward. This is also the part where I realize that I'm 1 resource short coming from that building. Cool. Now, they will need to go into storinators at some point, but that's fine where they are right now. We're going to go upstairs, because what we're going to do, and I've walked past the door already, we're making rotor parts in this factory, and for at least the time being, we need to bypass the output on those parts. Unless, of course, we can make another lot, which is possible. So first things first, we're going to put in a floor. We go with nice and thin foundations here. These new foundations are amazing. And there's our first problem. Yes, of course we can work around it. At which point it technically wouldn't be a problem anymore. No, not gonna bother. Cool, so down here somewhere is rotor parts. Yeah, down into the... Oh, in fact, there is one of the rotor parts right there. So what I need to do is probably through this piece of wall here, or this piece. let's actually go with this piece because we're going to be words today. I am really having fun. We're going to be bringing it past there anyway. Let's put a normal bit of wall back in here. So what I need to do is figure out which machine actually builds the thing we want to build. So that'll be under production. I'm going to look in the assembler first. I ironically don't have any of the parts that I'm wanting to steal from downstairs to build the thing that I need to build the thing. Yes, I know I'm tripping over myself, but that's just the way this works. One of these 2 bins. Always the last one I look in. I'll take 29. As it is, we probably have enough of them to be able to make the 400 that we need to make the space elevator go. But the point here is not to be, well, not to be doing that straight up. So assembler. Hoping I could fit 2 here, and I most definitely can't. Yep, definitely can't. But I can figure it is this building that I need to use to make that, because there's only 2 parts to the recipe. So it's going on downstairs. We currently have excess of those bars going into those 2 machines. I would need to make screws, and I could do that with a singular machine. It's not gonna be a fast one, and we have enough up here to actually make. Can I fit another constructor down there? I can't, because it encroaches the clearance of the wall. So can I fit 2 of them up here? I can fit more than 2 of them up here. Let's just make what we need up here and pull what we have to from down there. Foundations, we're going to finish this section of floor with these foundations. I'm out of concrete again. I could use that one. I need to empty these ones. Literally 1 in that stack. Menu. Okay, so what we need up here is logistics, no production, constructors. So we are going to put in as many of these guys in here as I can, which is a grand total of 2. May as well offset them a little bit. Constructors. Grab our logistics splitter. Unfortunately, it didn't line up the way I was hoping, so guess we'll just have to shimmy it to the side there a little bit. So both of these need to be on iron rods and starting to make iron rods. They don't have power. Boop to boop, boop to boop, and boop to boop. And then we're also going to wrap power around over to here, past it for all of the other machines. Okay, so then from there, what I need to do is got to think this through. I need a machine and a half. So logistics, no, production, instructors. Line them up again. I need a machine and a half of screws. And put you to 50%. That's a machine and a half, and then I'm going to put in a logistics splitter here. Climb up the ladder. Put you into there. 2. I don't have any cable left. Okay, so we're back. So that's that, and then I'm going to bring... Yeah, this under this. I'm hoping that this is the right angle. So then what I need to do is put a merger here. Connect screws into there, screws into there, and then we're going to grab ourselves production, assembler. As close to that wall as we can make it is going to be perfect. And then you're going to get those. Oh, thank the Lord. You're going to get those and you're going to make rotors. Need power. I'm like, what's going on here? Why have you stopped? Okay, so that's that. Bust a hole in this wall here. And I'm going to bring logistics 3 U. Wowzers. That is... You into there. Forget that the tier 3 belts really throw you around. Not connected to the other end, that's what's going on there. Cool. And then what we're going to do... What I want to do... put a splitter on that belt. Wall, conveyor wall. I hope this works. How do you... encroaches. Okay, I'll just bring it up through here. Logistics. 2. No. Oh dear. What about the other side? The roof. No, the plant. I don't think I can take half of these. I pull that out. I grab this guy. Lift. I do that. Right, this was all built before the conveyor lift. Forgot about this. Oh, that works. Okay, I can live with that. You're actually running, right? Oh, you're waiting for one more of those things. Okay, so then what I need to do is put down a splitter. Can I move you back at all? I can. Production, assembler. That's enough to do what I need to do. I don't care as long as I get the bits I need. You're making rotor parts. I need power. You now have it. Okay, logistics, splitter. Round 2 this time. Three, out of there, into there. Out of there, into there. We're getting places. Starting to get places. Very tricky. I can't believe I'm saying this, but right now what I need is a conveyor pole. This part of the facility was never designed to have this particular piece of system installed. Comes out, goes out of there, runs up, cool, hoots along the belt. I'm happy about that part. This part here is frustrating the heck out of me. I need to get it past this. In a space that's not even big enough to do it. You know what? Blow through the wall. Gonna put in a wall. It's gonna be a 2-port wall. There we go. And then gonna put in logistics 3 from there into there. Cool. We're gonna grab our 5s. We're gonna run up this stick here. I'm gonna grab out 3. Connect it from there. Oh my goodness, into that wall plate. I'm gonna grab a piece of wall, hoping that it's not gonna work. Okay, fine. I will deal with this. For now, logistics 3, come out of that building. I don't have enough. Mark 2, out of there, onto there. Mark 2, from there, up to there. Cool. Pull that out now. And I can put that back in. And that. And that. Cool. So we've got a few of those coming up. We're going to have that coming in here. That's going to feed into a singular production machine. Or for at least the time being, singular production machine. 3, U into U, U into U, 2, power it, tell it what it is, you're making motors. Then we're going to go for a run over to the other side because this here belt is not currently connected inside the building. That could have been a lot more painful. These are really going to hoot along. Fudge nuggets. Somehow I managed to move faster than the items on the belt move. So I don't quite know how that works. It is going to start backing up because we've got a differential in the speed of which these are running at. But there they are. We're going to get 5 motors per minute. Which we are then going to pop out this wall here. Wall plate, singular, 3, U to U, and then jump downstairs. And find ourselves a way over there. with these things. What we're also going to do is hopefully logistics, splitter. I can't put a splitter in a logical spot along that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run around. Hope there's one on the side. I don't even know where you come out. You must come out of that guy. For the next one, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come out of that hole there. I should have stayed up higher, but that's okay. We can get above it. Three rungs there above it, so. Checking the second chest. Yep, cool. So then I want to grab a 4, 3. I get onto that. I cannot get onto that. But apparently I can do that, so I'm not even going to look at what it did to be able to do that. Three, so bottom one, top one, to come on, you're there somewhere, to top of one, whoop, there's a spoon there. Five. This isn't as much as I think probably ever going to be piping 3 of these into one of this, but as much as I just want to connect them all. Have the 3 of them connected here and we can connect to them as we need to. Oh, we just ran out of reinforced iron plates. But that's steel. Iron? No, iron. Must be iron. I don't know, we'll find out in a sec. It is reinforced iron plates. Back up the top we go. Whee. I think the slowest thing at this point is going to be making those reinforced iron, not the machine frame things. For this. Really? Got a grand total of 1. Definitely gonna get the motors in here before we get anything else in here, so. The Storinator is gonna end up moving up here at some point. Because this is where we're gonna end up with all of the rare materials. So what I think we're gonna actually end up doing, what I think I'm going to do right now is I have a chest full of machine frames, so I'm going to siphon some of those out of said chest and get them up onto that conveyor belt. So number 4, I will now double check that that is in fact, which it is not. Number 4, press again. And then I'm going to grab a number 3. And that'll get us some machine parts out of here onto the thing. Now, I'm only going to let it take so many because I'm just trying to speed this up, not get rid of our entire supply. But I'm going to watch this for the next little bit while I say goodbye to you guys. So thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned for more content coming out shortly.